Hello guys, Harry here. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you are well. Now, in my opinion, dress watches don't get the same level of love or coverage as some of the other type of watches do. So when I stumbled upon this Citizen a few weeks ago, I bought it straight away because I really wanted to review this watch on my channel, mainly for two reasons. First, I really like the simplicity and the design of this dial from a dress watch point of view. Secondly, the price. I paid 125 Australian dollars for this watch, which is about 90 US dollars. I bought it from a website called downunderwatches.com. I've bought from them in the past as well, and I really like their service. Their prices are quite reasonable as well, and from time to time they have extra sales on as well, like they will give you extra 5 to 10% off on a number of watches. When I bought this watch, they had extra 10% off on Citizen watches. This one was advertised for about $139, so I ended up getting it for about 125 Australian dollars. So it is quite inexpensive, especially coming from one of the biggest Japanese watchmakers out there. It is really reasonably priced by Citizen, and I've got the hang tag here just to quickly show you the reference number. So the one on the top is the reference number for this particular watch. The one at the bottom is the automatic movement used in this watch. This is Citizen or Miyota's own caliber. I'll talk about the movement a bit later on in the video. But talking about the dimensions first, so the case size on this watch is 40 millimeters and the lug-to-lug distance is 47 millimeters. So for someone like myself, it's definitely okay. I've got a 7-inch wrist, which is an average size wrist. People with my wrist size or above will have no problems. With this with the size of this watch, but I think people with smaller sized wrists will find this watch to be a bit too big, especially from a dress watch point of view. I don't like my dress watches to be too big either. This 40 mil case size is the most I would like to wear from a dress watch perspective, and even the lug-to-lug distance of 47 millimeters I think is more than sufficient. Is something that I will really max out at for dress watches. The case thickness on this is 11.5 millimeters, so it is fairly slim. This will easily slide under the cuffs of your shirt without any problems at all, and the lug width is 20 millimeters on this watch. We have a stainless steel case, crown, and the watch comes on this supplied leather strap. I'll touch on the leather strap a bit later on in the video, but staying on the case for now. So the finishing on the case is high polished all around, along the sides, on the upper surfaces as well. There's no brushed part to this case apart from the Caseback, which will not really be visible when the watch is on your wrist. Even the crown, this is an unsigned crown at 3 o'clock, is finished in the same high polished finish as well. Flat mineral crystal. Wasn't really expecting a sapphire crystal from Citizen at this price point anyway. I don't keep my hopes high, especially from Citizen and Seiko. They don't like to offer sapphire crystal at these lower price ends. So I've gotten quite used to these mineral crystals and hardlex crystal in Seiko's case at these price points. Now, talking about the dial, as I said earlier, I really like the simplicity and the way this dial is put together from a dress watch point of view. There's a blue color dial option as well, and there's a couple of other options with a textured dial. I chose to go for this one because, as I said, I really like the this one out of the lot. We have high polished applied markers on this one, and the same high polished finish can be seen on the hands as well. Again, the continuity from the case, which is high polished, follows through to the markers and the hands as well. Citizen and automatic is printed in the same black as the minute track on the outer ring. We have the day and date complication at 3 o'clock. This is a pull and push crown, so when you pull the crown out to position 1, rotating the crown in a clockwise position will adjust or set the day. Rotate the crown in an anti-clockwise position or the opposite direction, and you'll be able to adjust the date on this watch. Pull the crown out to its final position, and you'll be able to adjust the time on this watch. Now you can see the crown is in its final position where I can adjust the time, but the seconds hand is still moving. It's still going. that confirms that the movement in this watch does not hack. But again, I'm not too concerned about that, especially for the price that I've paid. I can definitely live with a non-hacking movement. So yeah, I really like this design and the simplicity of this dial, and it captures that dress watch look really nicely, and really well priced watch as well. Now, talking about the strap, the watch comes on this supplied leather strap from Citizen. Look, personally, it is a bit too stiff for my liking. Hopefully, this will get better with more usage or more wear. But at the moment, I really find it to be a bit too stiff. But I've seen a lot of times with these leather straps, they do get better with more usage. So hopefully, that will be the case with this strap as well. It is a leather strap. There's some level of padding on this one, especially on this side. It starts to sort of thin out as you move down the strap. We have two keepers on this one. One is loose, one is fixed to the strap, and we have a high polished signed tang buckle. So again, the continuity from this high polished case follows through to the tang buckle as well, and I like the fact that it is signed and not just a blank buckle. So the quality of the strap is okay. Some people will like it, some people will not like it, but at the end of the day, you'll be able to find plenty of strap options out there for a watch like this, especially with this 20mm lug width. There'll be heaps of options out there for you to choose from. Now, looking at the Caseback, this is a solid closed Caseback with brushed finish on it. You can see some information there, so you can see the water resistance there, which is 5 bar. So it comes with 50 meters of water resistance with a screw down Caseback, but a pull and push crown. But I think for a watch like this, I don't see a lot of people really going out with this watch for even for light water activities like swimming and stuff like that. So 50 meters of water resistance is definitely okay for a watch like this. This is fine for a daily use. Other information, you can see the stainless steel Citizen Watch Company. Then you can see Japan movement 8,200. So that's the caliber used in this watch. This is Miyota or Citizen's own caliber. These are not the most refined movements from Citizen, but just to let you know, it has 21,600 beats per hour, 21 joules. Doesn't offer hacking, as I showed you guys earlier anyway, but you can hack you can hand wind this movement. So when the crown is in its original position, rotate the crown in a clockwise direction, and you'll be able to hand wind this movement. You get approximately 40 hours of power reserve, and the watch is fully round. And the stated tolerance from Citizen is -20 to +40 seconds per day. I know that's a large window. As I said earlier, these are not the most refined movements out there from Citizen or Miyota, but this one's been averaging about +11 seconds per day, so it is doing heaps better than those stated numbers by the manufacturer. So that's the movement in this watch. As I said earlier, I really like the design of this dial. From a dress watch point of view, it captures that simplicity really well, and it is really nicely priced as well. It might not be priced that low by Citizen when it first came out, but obviously with these websites and retailers, you can definitely find a nice deal for yourself, like I did. I'll give you a quick wrist shot as well. I've got a 7-inch wrist. I mentioned that earlier in the video. Anyway, so I'll give you a quick wrist shot to show you how it fits on my wrist. And I did mention that someone with a wrist size smaller than myself might find it to be a bit too large. So here you go. Again, really nice looking dress watch, simple yet elegant, and it ticks all of the boxes for a nice dress watch. From the side as well, sits fairly flat. There's barely any bump on this Caseback. Leather strap is fine too. You can find plenty of options for straps for a watch like this. So guys, this is it. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you with my next video shortly. Until then, stay safe and look after one another. Thank you for watching again.